awkward in the beginning.
It is. That's okay.
Well, hello.
Oh, I guess I could get my drink. I'd lean out of the picture. Oh, no.
Let's fix this.
Yeah, you kind of got to get it off.
It's like wearing a flower plate on your head.
Well,
like
it is.
Oh, hey, DK. Is Kate watching?
Let's get it button.
Hi.
Ran away.
Kate's watching.
I'm sure she is. I feel like I can't
How do you
see
like
my
these
hat.
hats, S? Oh, good. Thanks, Brian.
She's watching. Hey,
Well, I wanted to
Kate.
make sure Kate's watching because we're going to show off her friendship bracelets that she's decided she's going to go into business making. This
They're
is a
awesome.
type that
I need
looks
lots.
very Hey Darlin-ish, if you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to take custom orders too, and she's going to make
Howdy, neighbor.
a whole bunch of choices that you can choose from that are just like always in stock. And she came up with a name that's so cute. Cute and Kind Friendships is what she's going to call her friendship bracelet company. Cute and Kind Friendships.
I like it.
So stay tuned for more big, huge news from Cute and Kind Friendships.
Awesome. I love them. You can make me one now, Kate.
Well,
You
this
don't
is
have to.
actually yours and mine in progress because she's
Okay.
making them for us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. And speaking of, I mean, I know you guys are wondering, this is a garden party going on right now. That was what our bag was all about. So we, it's amazing. So with my kids, I made us these amazing,
Fascinators.
do you see it?
Who
It's a whole
doesn't
garden
like a
for your
fascinator?
head. And we used a loofah and a paper plate and some dollar store
Kelsey.
flowers. It's
Hey,
pretty amazing.
Christopher. I'm doing the
And
waving
she's
today.
like, yeah, sorry. We were just talking about kids and keeping them busy right
Distracted
now.
with the fascinators.
And I always like
hair right here.
to just let whatever our bags are kind of lead my week.
I was wondering
And,
about
like,
what this week was going to be like.
crafting
And then
Having stuff to do with the kiddos. So, well, welcome everybody. We were trying to give you guys time to get on and get settled. Hopefully you have your cocktail.
we're
Oh,
lucky
where's
enough to
yours?
have what?
I said, oh yeah, you need yours.
Oh, and you don't come to a garden party empty-handed. You have to bring.
Oh, I forgot something. Oh well. Yes, you have to bring it.
Flowers. These are all from my yard.
Are they amazing?
You
Cannot wait.
you really can't tell
I wish
in a photo.
you could see. We're going to talk about flowers because obviously we put edible flowers in our cocktails this week and talked all about them. This is a rose, and I wish I don't have anything.
You really can't tell.
Yeah, it's
in
called.
this.
Tell them what it's called.
Well, it's a variety of Floribunda rose, and I can't remember the exact name of the variety, red, but it is also called a cupcake rose because it is so huge. It's like holding a big fat cupcake.
Yeah,
in your
it's
hands.
amazing. It's
And
beautiful.
also the lengths I go to get these because my bush grows like to the top of the ceiling in here, and I have to like bend it down. And I get cut every
Yeah.
time, but it's worth it.
I need some of this.
Flowers are my favorite.
What's going on with that?
Literally my favorite.
So we did take some, and obviously we said that we would show you guys how we garnished our beverage. And basically, if you got this week, there was this little.
Hey, Mom.
You can't really see, but
No.
it's. Jeez, let me fumble some more for you guys. See the little goose? It is so cute. So basically, just sandwich. Hers looks a lot better than I did my own. Just like a strawberry with mint.
I am always just
And
in the
put it
right
in there.
place at the right time when I'm with Peter. I just
That was
always
that.
luck out.
And then we dropped a rose because we all know roses are
Edible.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and awesome.
I've never
I
eaten these.
feel like I see little things going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I lean in and it looks weird. So yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
It's delicious.
Happy Friday, everyone. And it's a
And-
holiday Friday at that.
And S, thank you for making the cocktail
Mhm.
recipe. And well, he's not here, but Al from Bonafide Potence is what's in the drink, and it's divine.
Al is in this drink.
He is. His spirits
Sorry.
are with the spirit. You guys know what I'm saying. Jeez.
This week, there is alcohol in the drink.
Yes, because I am off of my no sugar, no alcohol detox. I just needed to get my mind right in all of this craziness and definitely feel like
You're not relying on anything else.
Mm-hmm. But I'm ready to keep drinking. Yes, I'll keep drinking. I see that comment. And so, with that being said, what were we going to talk about? Nature and like decompressing other ways right now, because everything just seems upside down. And I am definitely a person who I love being in nature. It was one of the hardest things when I moved here, like adjusting to because of the weather. But after 2 years, it's like nothing, and you realize you just go out in the rain, like you just have to go out and not even worry about it. You
want to know who doesn't like?
You missed it, Janet. This is
Violet helped make these.
Violet helped make these. This is a loofah and paper plate and some dollar store flowers.
Do you guys remember the paper plate bouquets that you would make for people when they like at their wedding showers? When
wait, their wedding?
Like your bridal shower, when people would get gifts, and then someone, it was me always. I was in charge of the paper plate bouquet. Weird. They're like, get her on this. And you take your paper plate and you poke a hole in the middle, and then you take all the ribbons from all the gifts and you put them through. So like all the ribbons are making.
So with the bows.
Yeah. So you make like the huge bouquet with the bows, and then the bottom you're holding onto the ribbon. Did you not have a paper plate bouquet?
When I got married?
Yeah. I mean, use it for your rehearsal. No. You make it at the bridal shower.
I don't like weddings.
You use it for
your rehearsal. I didn't have that kind of wedding. I only had like 19 people there, and I held it on a Monday night in Portland, out of town, so that nobody really wanted.
So please don't come.
And that is a true story.
That's the wedding I wanted. But my husband's family is 50 plus, just like direct family, and he was like, no.
Well, I think most of you guys know by now, I'm kind of like more of a quality over quantity, and like the quality time with like the family was fabulous. There was really no stress,
and I could talk to everyone that way too.
Yeah, and I could put like all, because I'm a detail oriented person, obviously.
No, you're not.
That I could do that without like that cost. So
thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Violet, if she's watching, for helping you make these.
So pretty.
They're fantastic. So to answer your question, no, I did not have that.
Well, that's okay, because you got a chance to make these.
I did have a fascinator.
And this was very similar. I saw your fascinator. So she also likes a fascinator.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
So awesome.
Yeah. So escaping. There's been a lot of backyard parties. Like, I just love being outside, and I feel like when I can just put my phone down and like go out, enjoy a cocktail in my own backyard, make the party myself, and so with not drinking the last 2 weeks, that's been missed. So here we are.
Were you just jumping on the trampoline instead?
No. Because my broken spine would love that.
Right.
There's no jumping on a trampoline for me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's a hammock.
I've been doing that a lot with coffee in the morning, just sitting out on our deck with coffee and just listening to, I'm making friends with the birds. Have I told you this? I am on purpose making friends with the birds because I feel...
She's scared of the birds, by the way.
No, I'm not. Really... I'm not scared of them. Other than I know crows can remember people's faces, and it just occurred to me one day, I walk my dog every morning early before people are awake, and they're always around, and it just occurred to me, I would rather have you on my side than not on my side.
Yeah.
So we've been plying them with peanuts.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. We've got 3 jays and like 4 crows that are just consistent visitors now. I think they're telling their friends. So pretty soon I'm going to have a whole army of birds.
He said, yep.
Brian agrees. Yep. You know what Brian says? It's probably not PC. He's like, stop giving them peanuts. You're going to make them fat. And I'm like, no. And then the other day,
get that, right?
We did watch a crow pick up a peanut off the rail and just swallow the whole thing. And it's in the shell. And I was like, uh-oh. That's probably not what we should do.
We have a Twilight Zone music. What is that? I don't... Because it's a lag. We have
the birds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. But
you
might want them on your side. I don't know.
Hey, you definitely do.
We don't know what's coming next. I do not know what's coming next.
Could literally be murderous birds.
No, they're not.
It's like murder hornets or whatever.
Not my birds. My crows. I am
trained.
I'm crazy. I take my dog for a walk. Hey, buddy! Like, talking to all the birds, and they don't fly away anymore, though.
Now you're going to be known as that woman.
She just throws peanuts wherever she goes.
Will you wear this, too? Let them know you love nature. You wear this and talk to yourself. Please. And Brian, I need you to do this. And video her.
This is what 2020 has done to me. So yeah, coffee on my deck is a lot about just seeing what birds come by.
Got it.
Trying to do work.
Yeah. No, and I feel like...
Yeah, I know that bird story. I think I saw it when I was a kid. It might be informing this whole situation right now.
See, and what quarantine has done to me is that I don't even want to walk out here on the harbor. Like, I don't want to see people.
No.
So I've been looking for trails purposely that are... I'm not going to run into anyone. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to talk about masks. I don't want to talk about anything.
I don't want the awkward interaction of someone walking and then just, like, not altering their path so that there's a little bit more space between us.
Yeah.
That bothers me. Or, like, I get the side eye a lot when I step up into a driveway with my dog and someone's walking, like, you don't need to do that. Like, well, yeah.
But
I'm not going to high-five you as I go by.
Yeah. And we didn't do that before.
Mm-mm.
Like, I didn't...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods are pretty good. No one's really out in the morning in the neighborhoods walking.
No, I've just become a complete hermit unless I am in the wilderness. I don't want to be... That's what's happened to me. And this, I mean, obviously,
we're talking to birds. We're making fake flower fascinators. Yep. We're
it's okay.
Just going crazy.
We are making it through this. Is what we're doing. So let us know what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
We need ideas.
Well, and so I think that because we both have childhoods that were pretty in the nature.
Yeah. Oh,
what am I saying?
Well, it's funny because I think a lot of people think
rural.
I was like, being from the South, everybody thinks that like I like lived on a plantation or something. I don't know. I was inner city, and so my parents were like really, really granola before that was a thing, and had a greenhouse in our backyard, like inner city, and so like, and everybody also thinks that Southern people eat like fried foods, and that really wasn't the case in our house. My mom didn't even buy potato chips, and I thought she was the worst. And
same with mine.
And so
it was horrible.
And we always went on vacations, like camping, canoeing, kayak. Like we escaped from the city to nature, and that was like what we did. And it's always funny because everybody else is going to Disneyland. I think we went to like Dollywood once. And I loved it. It was fabulous. And we spent a lot of time in the Smokies. There's a lot of my memories, like hiking and going through caves and stuff like that. So to me, that's just takes me a little bit home, and it's like my comfort. So
I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I grew up on the Key Peninsula. Dude, say that around here. Yeah. Say the KPN and see what happens. That's where I grew up, on Vaughan Bay. In a converted cabin. And my sister and I played outside pretty much all the time, every day, on the beach or in the woods. We had like hideouts in the woods. My dad built this little wooden stool furniture that we could use in our hideout.
Good stuff.
No one could see us when we were in there.
We don't have any of that at our house.
I know you do.
But it's in the hedges.
It's just thrown in.
Well, they tunneled through there and like made their own. But yeah.
Because kids need a place to go.
Absolutely.
I can peg the smell. It's like what I try to make Harbor Woods smell like, the candle, but it's like the way that the woods smell on a summer day when you're down kind of deep in the woods, but it's heated up, like the fir needles, and they're crunching under your feet, and then you can kind of smell like the berries. I always associate huckleberries because that's what was growing near us. But just that smell. It's like pine and dirt and warm berries that smell like pie.
The good stuff.
Yeah. When I smell that now, I like in my head just go right back to being a kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my kids stop. Do you guys smell that?
See, mine's honeysuckle and magnolias.
Yeah, honeysuckles.
Those are mine too. Like
nature.
Well, just that trigger of like childhood or whatever. So, anyways, hopefully we're not boring you guys as we're bantering back and forth about our childhood.
No one cares. They don't pay attention anyway. It doesn't matter.
Let's see here. What else are we going to talk about? The bag.
The bag.
And next week's like a little bit of a hint. We're just going to keep on with the outdoor theme. It's basically what we're telling you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We, sagebrush and dirt.
That's what you smelled. Yep.
I feel like we all have something. Everybody chime in. If you have something that reminds you of home.
What is a smell that brings you right
childhood,
back to childhood?
Yeah.
Seawater too. Like
I didn't know.
The beach. Because we grew up on the beach.
Yeah, it was kind of landlocked. I mean, we had rivers and lakes. I guess that's
not the same.
Babbling, like
a babbling
water.
Brook?
Yeah, and like water. No, I'm just saying like water over rocks. Like that's really soothing to me because that's really what we had. Just like rivers and things like that. So we weren't lucky enough to be on the coast.
You're not on the coast.
Well,
I will tell you every time we don't have the ocean here.
Yes, I tell people that all the time too. But you're close.
The bay.
You can easily go there as like a vacation. I feel like,
or just a day trip. We are lucky.
Yeah, we're lucky out here. So next week's bag is definitely going to continue on with the nature or outdoor theme. It doesn't have to be used outdoors, but
no, it can go
really
both ways.
good.
It's really cute either way.
Yeah,
you'll see it. Maybe the weather will cooperate this week too. Maybe
that would be nice.
A little sunshine
for sure.
Okay, Cara, Mint. She grew up in a farming town in the Midwest, and trucks would drive by. Full of harvested.
That's
mint.
a good smell. That's actually I put that in here.
Yeah,
even though it wasn't on the recipe.
I love that smell.
Yeah, I put mint
Don't
in here.
Plant it not in a pot. Lesson: the mint needs to go in a pot if you plant it now.
Remind me why?
Yeah, because if you plant mint, it just grows and grows and grows and grows and fast, and it's really hard, and it goes down deep and wide. Yeah, it's crazy town. Anyway,
I wanted to also out of here. Wanted to show you guys because like with this week's bag, obviously was the honey pot. For those of you who haven't seen it, it was a honey pot, the 2 cocktail glasses.
They looked a lot like this, but without the goblet aspect to it.
Yeah,
you see,
and
so cute. Hey, Christy.
And the goose picks and the.
I'm not gonna be able to show you that well.
The Bonafide potents, and I kept meaning all week to share this too because we have this in the shop, but this is a keeper.
It is such a good book.
And look how pretty it looks. Look at this. You gotta hold your drink up. She's too busy watching people outside.
I like to see what's happening outside
our
window.
And I love, this is really kind of hard to see the color, but it's like an eggplant in this hand-dyed towel.
They look really pretty together.
Like as a gift. So this is like one of my favorites. I have this book at home. It's got some great stuff in it.
We've talked about it, not just recipes, ideas, picnicking. Yeah.
I mean, it tells you about, it's not just cocktails. Like it's all kinds of syrups, tinctures, bitters, like there's something else in here I wanted to say. No, I already forgot. Purees, like just all kinds of different things in this book. So this is a fun book. If you need something new to read, if you're getting bored at home.
Well, if you're getting bored at home, I would suggest watching All Around Bartenders videos that he posts really frequently.
Absolutely.
Because they are informative and funny, which is a winning combination. And he has fun with it. And he's very matter of fact, which I appreciate at all times.
And we were just talking about how much we've learned. I actually learned quite a bit in quarantine.
I learned that when he pours 2 ounces, he goes 1, 2.
Well, you're leaving out the part that has like the topper on it. The gauge is like the pour.
Like the jigger thing?
No, what's it called? What's the thing that goes on the top of the bottle?
A stopper?
It's not the stopper.
The pour spout?
Yeah.
But it has a cutoff?
Explain it to us. We're messing it up.
Because I assume
pour spout
that you were pouring
but tell us about
the assistance of a measuring, and your counting was the measuring.
It has something to do with the way it releases too, like the bubbles, or he can explain it.
We all want to learn more.
We're messing it up. Just go watch his videos. They're funny.
Yeah, watch his videos. It's called a pour spout. Doesn't have a stopper. Okay. Are you thinking of the ones that, like, when you go wine tasting and they pour and they just pour and it stops at a certain point and they give you, like, that much wine?
But I also think when you pour from these, it kind of,
happening?
there's a slight hesitation
On the initial pour.
Yeah. See, I like to have a heavy pour, which he also addressed in the video
Don't
this
ask
week.
for light ice.
Don't ask for light ice. You're not getting more alcohol. You're just getting light ice.
Or more Coke, maybe.
Oh,
Probably not what you're looking for.
hotels do have the stoppers. That'd be nice because it'd be 2 for 1. Anyways, don't send me down the unitasker path. So what were we talking about?
I don't know.
And one day I'll perfect like the shaking, the fancy.
I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say it here because it's private right now.
Mm-hmm. We were basically making fun of some other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It just depends on how slowly you count to 8.
8th note. I know, because see, I just free pour and I'm like 1, 2, 3.
100. 2.
I know.
100.
I was going to share. So the cocktails this week were basically, it was recommended to have a botanical gin, which maybe you know about that or you don't, but it's not like there's the dry gin. But I also brought another one of my favorite kind of like
Do you want this?
oh, that and the lavender. So this is one of my absolute favorite botanical gins. It's a little bit harder to find. It is made in Oregon. This light's hard. It's Uncle Val's. I have a dear friend that supplies me with this. And
Sorry.
yeah,
He said counting
exactly.
that slow is a quick way to go blind.
Yes. I have a tolerance, so.
Not anymore.
That's true. Now that I went on my detox. So this is really good, and sometimes you can get it at Safeway here in town, but it's a little bit harder to come by. The other one that he recommended was the Botanist, and I tried that, and it very close second for me for that out of all the gins that I've had, because I'm not typically a gin drinker. And then Heritage, obviously supporting local. This is one of my favorite vodkas that they have for that kind of garden party outdoor summery drink is their lavender vodka. Just club soda and a lot of lemon squeezed in. It is so good.
Ooh, you like a lavender lemon combination?
Mm-hmm.
That's striking a chord with me because I've been working on a new candle scent.
Ooh. Yes.
Involving those two. Maybe something else.
That'd be good.
Did you know they are bug repelling scents too?
I did.
They are.
Well, lavender.
And lemon. And rosemary and peppermint. Mm-hmm.
So I know what you're working on.
Hint.
Candles and bug repellent. Now we
I'm
know.
in the naming stage at this point.
Oh, good. I always like the name. Isn't that like the best part?
Mhm.
I think
I've had
like,
some
trying
good-
to name something is so fun.
You want to hear some of the, so our nanny, Hannah, and my 2 kiddos.
It's not a good one. Aviation.
Oh.
It's okay, but it's not botanical. And so, sorry, Christopher. I'll agree to disagree.
We have some bug names,
Mm-hmm.
repellent names.
Yeah.
Bug off. F off. But I'm going with something classier, so we'll have to see what it is.
Yeah.
Still taking suggestions, but I think I'm pretty close.
Bug repellent name suggestions is what we're looking for here.
But keep it classy.
Sorry to make you cry. Or not sorry.
So, holiday weekend.
Bug off?
Bug off, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
She said something else
that was an idea that we had
with an F.
with an F. Because first I was just like, I'm gonna be honest, this was a hard week. I've been a lot of anger, and so when I was first thinking about the naming of the candle, I was thinking, thinking about what I wanted it to do, which was get out of here, bugs. But then I came up with a different theme that I'll reveal later.
I'm excited.
Similar, but classier.
I can't wait because I've been looking for stuff for a while. It's exciting.
And citronella is not good for you. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I've tried citronella candles, like, to make them for a couple years now, and everyone asks for them every year. I totally get why, because they work, but they're not good for you.
No. And, like, if you see that, like, black smoke that's coming out of it, you're like, it could...
See? That's what I thought, too. I thought that would be a great name. But then I thought about posting that name and advertising it.
See, what 2020 has done to me, if you're following along on my other Hushed Revelry, I don't care anymore.
Well,
I feel like I'm just...
Maybe what I need is a dual label. Like, you can have... You know how, like, when you buy a product and it's got the label, but then you can peel it back and read the contents?
Or...
Oh, yeah, no, I know, but...
Or,
there's part
or
of me
make
that's...
it really small.
Yeah.
Like, where it's not... Like, if you were just passing by it, it doesn't... You wouldn't notice it.
I'm gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's really it. Guys, we're just rambling at this point.
We're gonna have a book club date soon.
Yep.
We're just waiting to hear back from the author to finalize that.
And we're
really
already
excited for that.
thinking on the next book, and that was the conversation we were having, because I think it'll be important for us to prep and like have a couple of books ready to go.
I know that.
Well, yes.
I do live with two inquisitive kids, though, and I do feel like calling a candle F off. Why did I do that? There's no kids watching this. Is any child watching this right now? You got 10 seconds to say yes.
He agrees with that.
I just think it needs to be the one label I'm thinking of, and then if you want to live on the edge, you peel that label back and it says fuck off on it.
But then, you don't even have to put that on there, and then like that's gonna cost you a lot of money.
Or they can just choose.
Yeah, that's true. Choices.
Do you want the calm, peaceful, positive label, or would you like the more dark, angry, how I feel every day label?
Lots of packaging. See, that's what I'm
I
saying.
Already
like,
have a lot of
already
packaging issues,
like,
by the way.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
I don't think people realize, like, when you talk
Oh
about,
my
like, small
God.
businesses and, like, marketing and
Oh,
all the things.
sorry, kids. I'm sorry you didn't respond fast enough, right? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to outside, though, Christopher.
Just part of an artistic conversation happening right now. Sometimes bad words come out, but I'm not meaning it in an angry way.
Well, and then I have the mouth. I have a sailor's mouth. I am not even going to deny that, and I'm really bad. And so, like, my kids already know. They get on to me, and then I'm like, yeah.
Sorry.
It's a good one. So, like, we've already had that conversation in our house, because they're like, you know, that word you say that rhymes with duck. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then we were watching something. This is going to tell what kind of a parent I am, so go ahead and judge me. I don't care. We're watching, they love Kevin Hart. Like, love him. And we watch all of those. What are those episodes called, Christopher, where it's like he goes out in public and it, like, works out at gyms and does all this kind of like crazy stuff, and they love those little skits. And then the other day he said something like ass or something, and Ruby's like, oh, he said ASS, and I'm like, oh, good spelling.
Good job.
But like, how do you? I don't know. I'm over it. I don't care. I'm telling you, 2020 has done this to me as a parent, as a professional, because I really feel like one of the biggest things I've learned is we can get wrapped up in this kind of thinking, and no matter what you do, you are going to offend someone, and someone's going to judge you, and really and truthfully, just get out of my way.
You can get
Like,
the fuck
just
out.
Yeah.
We have this conversation. Like,
yeah.
it's okay. We're not all for each other. That's okay.
Yeah.
And I don't mean we're not all like
Absolutely.
humans for other people. I just mean
Oh yeah, what the fit?
what the fit.
Have your kids watched it?
No.
Oh, they would
have them
enjoy
watch
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we just you don't have to like everybody. That's okay, and you don't have to follow everybody. that's okay too. And I don't need people just following along to be judgy.
Yeah. So, now you know. Now you know what her candle is going to be called. Because we're all going to push you to do it.
I have a good name, though. I have a good idea.
Do you have your drink in hand?
Yeah, Jen. Can people send us photos through this?
I don't think so.
We need to learn more about the Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people can join us, and we know how to do all that, but I feel like we're giving away our age here.
What do we do? How do we do it?
Oh, well.
Oh, what I was going to say, I lost my train of thought, was that it's really hard to tell your kids that you can't do that when you do it.
Yeah.
And, like, I swear, I've always just been a sweary kind of person, and I don't think I'm a bad person because I swear. I try to swear a lot less in front of my kids, simply because it is really weird to hear a 6-year-old say that. But
do you have vodka at home, Jen? Just use some vodka. Get the vodka out.
Yeah, Jen, use vodka.
If you got it.
From two pushers to another.
It was so funny when I dropped off the bag. Is Bill watching? When I dropped off the bag on her porch, or in his hands really, because he was carrying in the groceries, I was like, oh, she might get in trouble for having ordered a bag this week. I was like, here's her gift. And he's like, looking at it, and he's like, does this have to do with alcohol? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, great.
He's at work.
I just thought it was funny.
We're making
he didn't care what was in that bag, as long as it was alcohol in it, or having to do with alcohol. We don't sell alcohol here. That way, everybody.
We only sell love and friendship.
And tell people to F off.
Kindly. God. It's with love. Feel free. With love.
Oh, you like these? You missed it. Violet helped me make these fascinators. It's there's loofahs and dollar store flowers and paper plates. I'm sure I can send one Julia's way. I'm sure you guys would love it.
She could wear it like this. She could wear it like this.
Yep. All the ways.
This hat is a lot more airy than our last week hat.
We were so
that everyone apparently loved. Unfortunately, we can't sell Target products because that would be really fun.
Yeah.
But that's not what the shop is about.
It's not. All right. Well, shall we say goodbye? I hate to say hi and bye, Jen. We'll see you though.
Thank you guys for joining us. As always.
Listening to us ramble on.
We love you.
We love kicking off the weekend like this. This is our favorite day, hands down. Something to do. We feel productive, and
we have to wear hats every week now.
I'm feeling it's gonna be a trend. Do they double? They totally could. Let's see here. I feel like it's
you will really not be able to breathe.
Well, no, the paper plate is what is blocking you. I mean, it's just like an acrylic, or you know what I mean, like the. But I'd have to make a different kind of like attachment because you can see the paper plate. I wasn't lying. There's some loofah and all kinds of things in there.
She's not lying. No need.
Oh. So yes, if you need a if you need a paper plate fascinator. I mean, I'm super talented.
What if we just had a row of crazy fascinators?
I'm just kidding.
We wouldn't do that, you guys. We just crack ourselves up.
Oh, it's one of our book club members.
Yay! We're just about to sign off, too.
Yeah, we were just telling everybody, if you are a part of the book club, keep your eyes and ears open. We are trying to settle on a date with the author because obviously she wants to join us.
We should have it soon.
I already finished the book.
I did too. I stayed up till 1:30 on
I think Wednesday, Jen was saying that she stayed up all
Thursday
night to finish it. We knew we were trying to do this like as a monthly thing. So like, sorry, I know we keep trying to say goodbye to you guys, but we were thinking like
want to say bye
every 3 to 4 weeks. But we know that we need to kind of get ahead so we can tell you guys the books coming up, so that because we'd love to obviously sell them to you.
Well, then we can pre-order them too, which helps us because I already have a feeling that the numbers are going to fluctuate. It'll be hard for us to predict.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he's trying to get you on the boat.
Yeah.
I think that was your sign.
Yeah.
Like, tell everybody goodbye. So that it's a canoe, I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
My family's waiting in the harbor in a boat, and they said, feel free to go short this week.
Yeah. So
You can be spending time with me like this, guys.
Oh, got some weight. No, wait, this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see that part. All right. Well, we'll let Brianne go get on her boat.
I'm going to wear this.
Good. You should. All right.
It's fancy.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Have a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Mwah.
Uh-oh.